Hey y'all, it's Tim Stewart over here at JamPlay.com. And in this lesson, we're going to take a look at some of the things that we have been covering in this series. And we're going to play with a full band, full track, bass, drums, keys, and yeah, just look at some rhythm parts and some things that we can do. With this, I think the first thing we're going to focus on is the single note picking, really focusing on laying in the groove. All right, so let's look at these chords that we're going to use for the exercise. It's A minor 7, E minor 7, C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7. So all minor 7s. And we're going to be playing a single note line, pretty much doubling the bass, which is a pretty common thing in certain styles of music. So, you know, we'll add a little pop here and there, you know, but the majority of it is going to be doubling the bass, okay? Let's look at this pattern. We're going to start on A, go to the 5th, E, G, and then we're going to go to the 9, which is B, all right? Right? So essentially that chord, but it's over this. All right, one more time. And here's the pattern. And we're going to do that in E, so over this chord. On C sharp. So we're sliding up to the 9. So that whole thing one more time. So it's a relatively simple part. The focus is really just on being in the pocket, not rushing, not dragging, just laying in there perfectly with the bass and just trying to lock as much as we can, all right? That's the focus, okay? So we're muting these things, we're sliding up to the 9, and yeah, that's the main part of the song, okay? And there's times where you can add like you know, that's totally awesome too as well. So just you can double it exactly, or you can add the little pops here and there. It's totally up to you. That's the fun part of it, you know? You're adding your style and your flair to it, okay? All right, so let's look at the second half of this pattern. We're gonna play the chords. So the top chord we're gonna use is gonna be an A minor 9. We're gonna only use the top 3 strings, okay? So that's the chord. And then we're gonna go to the E minor 7. And then for the C sharp minor chord, we're gonna use this inversion, all right? And then, so essentially, that's what we're looking at. Minor, 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 minor. But with the bass notes, all right, so again, our chords are the A minor 9, the E minor 7, which is just, the way we're gonna do it is just the top note, so it's like a G triad. The C sharp chord is like an E triad. And then the F sharp minor chord is like a, you know, A triad. So we're utilizing those triads that we went over. So by themselves, they sound, you know, this sounds very major, but when you add the bass note and the pattern we're gonna use, I'll just play it. I'll do it slow. It's now we're going to try this with the track. We're at BPM 90, and we're going to double the bass, and then we're going to move on to play the chords on top. And yeah, we're just going to try to fit right in the pocket and listen to what everybody's doing, to what the track is doing, and try to lock as much as possible. All right? All right, let's have some fun. Chords. So in this next lesson, we're going to look at some of the embellishments we can do over the track. All right. So this one really covered the core rhythm parts. All right. We have the muted line and we have some chords that we're strumming. And in the next lesson, we're going to look at some of the colors that you can add, some tricks and a flair that we can add to this groove as well. All right. Hope you have fun. See you soon.